Alright, here is my GoPro Hero 5 Black. I received this GoPro as a present December of 2016. It is October of 2017. I started using the GoPro maybe 4 months after I got it. I had let it sit for a little while before I started using it. About midway through the year, I started using it for pictures. On my first few attempts of using this camera in the water, I noticed that condensation was building up on the screen in this section here, this front display screen. After the third attempt to use it in the water, there was a water bubble under this screen, and it caused it to damage the camera, and now the camera no longer turns on. The camera is completely shot. You can kind of see the water under the screen still in certain angles, but the camera is still within its 12-month warranty. The camera itself does not have water in it. There's no water in the unit. The seals are still in great condition. There's no water leaking through the housing on this side. There's no water in the charging port. The charging port is dry. There's no buildup on top of the charging port or on top of that USB port. The seal is still brand new. The camera is still fairly brand new. I use it less than 12 times total. I contacted GoPro about the damage. It seems that there's some sort of defect in this screen area, and the water is seeping in to the screen itself. It is only getting in the screen. There's no water or condensation in the lens area or in the camera. The camera was working fine. One day the camera just shut off. For anybody who is iffy about getting a GoPro or is on the fence about getting one, I'll tell you right now, do not get a GoPro. Do not get GoPro. GoPro is a dying company. Their customer service is horrible. They're basically trying to extort me for money right now. They offered to take my GoPro Hero 5 Black, less than a year old. They refused to make a attempt to repair on it, saying that the repair would be too complicated, too intricate, and could be too expensive for them. They don't say anything about the 1-year warranty. They basically try to say that the camera wasn't within the warranty, even though it is the 12-month warranty. The camera is only 10.5 months old, and they offered me a 40% discount on buying another camera, and which is ridiculous. When this one doesn't work, why would I want to buy another camera that could possibly be defective also? And they won't replace this one. They offered to take the camera into their possession. They refused to return it. I don't know why they can't offer me parts or a repair. It sounds kind of ridiculous to me, but that's all they would offer me, even though I bought this or I got this brand new, and I barely used it. They want me to go and spend money and get another one. But I have the emails from GoPro. I have the emails back and forth from me. I have the serial number and the receipt, and all of that's been sent, and they refuse to help me. They just want me to buy another one, basically. There's multiple people having this problem with defects with it leaking, with the buttons not working, with it being underwater and water leaking into the rear screen, water leaking into the lens area. GoPro has just made a pretty shady product this time around, and they refuse to support it. GoPro is saying that any water damage, wear and tear, is not covered in their policy, and it is the owner's problem to make sure that the camera is secure and safe and waterproof before you go in the water. That's kind of a ridiculous thing to say, considering once you put it in the water and it leaks, the camera's broken. How are you supposed to test the housing and the camera for leaks without it getting damaged? It's a ridiculous thing to say, but that's GoPro's stance on the subject. And I'd like to tell everybody who is thinking about getting a GoPro, just don't do it. The Sony action cameras and there's a new generation of action cameras coming out, and they're all great quality, just as good as GoPro. But like Sony, I don't work for Sony. I like I said, I got this GoPro. I don't have anything from Sony currently, but if I do get another GoPro type action camera, it's going to be a Sony action camera, because I didn't pay $500 this time. But if I would have paid $500 for this GoPro and it got damaged like this, and they tried to extort me for more money, I would be extremely upset. GoPro is basically just ripping people off right now. If you go onto YouTube and you do Google searches, you'll find long lines of people who are getting water damage and other problems with their GoPro, and GoPro is not assisting. They're turning people away and basically just telling people to buy another one, which is ludicrous. It's ridiculous. So I'm out of a GoPro, and that's all I gotta say about that. Haven't even had this GoPro 1 year yet. It's unbelievable.